Now, I'm not even gonna lie, I have to talk about the drop rates inside of this game. The drop rates inside this game are terrible. They're just not good. If you are a new player and you are trying to get visored, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. I saw someone say that they were trying for 4 days in raids to get hod frags, and in the last 4 days they've gotten 2 hod frags. What? What are we talking about? If you're a new player, it damn near seems impossible to get hod frags. And then skill boxes as well, skill box choosers, damn near just as hard, right? But that's not even the focus of this video. That's kind of old news. We already knew about the hod frag issue. We already knew skill boxes was an issue. That's old news, right? I want to point out something a little bit bigger, and that's going to be ranked, Soul Wars, Cooling Games, King of the Road, all of those. All of those ones have to be talked about. Let's go to matchmaking so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about, and I'll explain how the current drop rates essentially are for every single game mode that's currently inside this game. But just know, it's terrible. And also, why does the skip cutscene setting not work? I don't want to watch this bum-ass cutscene every single fucking time. Just put me into the game. Alright, so if we go to matchmaking. 1v1s, 2v2s, 3v3s, I guess, are technically fine, but the drop rates still suck. The drop rates are still terrible. Most of the time, you're not really going to get anything good, and it's just simply not good. Then we move on to cooling games. It takes 30 minutes for one game to finish, and 9 times out of 10, your race is probably not going to win, unless if you queue with an actual good amount, like if you queue with like 6 people, and you guys are actually good, then you're probably going to win. But if you're queuing by yourself, you're never going to win cooling games, right? And the drops aren't good. I don't think there's a singular item that you can obtain inside cooling games that is actually worth it. Unless if this is how you get Vow of Luck, then I guess it might technically be worth it. But it's still 30 minutes for just some terrible drop rates, right? Then we move on to Soul Wars. The worst game mode they have ever created. A 4v4 Valorant type game mode with pre-made characters, and none of them have a fun moveset, right? The only ones with fun movesets you have to pay Robux for. And this is where they put all the good items. This is where they put Vow of Sacrifice. This is where they put Hod Balls. This is where they put everything, right? For some reason, they put everything inside Soul Wars. The whole Soul Pass thing is all based on fucking Soul Wars. Everything is based on Soul Wars, right? And it is the worst game mode I've ever seen. That's not even the bad part about it. The bad part about it is the fact that the drop rates are still terrible. To obtain Vow of Sacrifice, which drops from Soul Wars, it is either a 1% drop or a 0.5% drop. It's one of those, right? And at the current moment, one Soul Wars match takes 10 minutes. 10 minutes to obtain. Garbage. Because the normal drops that you're obtaining from Soul Wars is terrible. And then you have an either 0.5 chance or a 1% chance to obtain a Vow of Sacrifice, which is the best thing inside the game, and you guys put it inside the worst game mode. So that essentially means that to obtain Vow of Sacrifice from Soul Wars, guaranteed, it would take upwards of 40 hours to 20 hours of you playing Soul Wars straight. 10 minutes. If it's 1%, it would take 100 games. If it's 0.5%, it would take 200 games. We all understand that, right? So, to obtain Vow of Sacrifice guaranteed, it's like 20 to 40 hours of playing Soul Wars straight, which is literally insane. And at the current moment for Soul Wars, if the other team decides to leave in the middle of the match, if you guys are winning 4-0, right? And the other team's just like, fuck this, let's ruin their day. Every single person on their team can leave, and you guys will get 0 rewards. 0. So if you are just dog shitting on the other team, right? Dog shitting on the other team, they can leave and you get 0 rewards. That alone, until that is fixed, makes it to the point where essentially it could take upwards of like 100 hours until they actually end up fixing it. Then we talked about Kingdom of the World, the only actual good game mode in this whole fucking matchmaking system. Kingdom of the World, the only good matchmaking. Let's keep in mind, it says 4v4 right here. Kingdom of the World is currently broken, and you can queue up to an infinite amount of people. You can get 10 people inside your lobby and go into Kingdom of the World. You can get 6 people in your lobby and go into Kingdom of the World. And let's keep in mind, they call it a 4v4 Clan Wars game mode. That is not true. You can literally go into Clan Wars with upwards of 10 people. The best game mode inside this whole game, Kingdom of the World, doesn't have a singular good drop. It has no good drops. There's nothing you can obtain that is cool, new, or anything like that inside Kingdom of the World. It's terrible. They put every single good drop into the worst game mode of all time, and then Cooling Games, I don't even think it has a good drop, but that as well is also one of the worst fucking game modes of all time, because essentially what it is 10v10v10. Fullbringers just get fucked because they don't have true modes, and then it's just a true mode battle in the middle of some random ass map. 1v1s, 2v2s, and 3v3s just have terrible drop rates. The open world has terrible drop rates right now because, like I said, hog frags, steel box choosers, all of that basically aren't even obtainable right now. Like, to get them, it's so fucking rare. And let's not even start talking about con. Con inside this game is rare right now. You get no con from ranked. You get no con from fucking anything. I don't know how they can make the drop rates this bad. I understand slightly, because they did say they want all items to be rare, right? They did say they want all items to be rare, and that is why they reduced everyone's inventory to, like, 1. That is the whole reason why they removed everyone's inventory to 1, because they wanted items to be rare, they wanted essences to be rare, they wanted all this to be rare, right? Which, on paper, is fine. But there is zero fucking way that you think True Mode being easier to obtain than Visored right now is good game design. There is zero way you guys thought there and seriously thought that obtaining True Mode being harder than obtaining Visored right now was a smart idea. True Visored is harder than True Bonkai. This game is terrible. This game's fucking terrible. This game is dead ass fucking terrible. I don't know what they were doing with these drop rates or what they thought they were cooking up, but it's dog shit. It is literally fucking terrible. Getting accessories, getting anything like that is terrible right now. Getting hog fries, getting essences, just playing the game is not good right now because the drop rates are that dog shit. And I believe they just made hog balls even harder to obtain. Let's keep in mind, to get Ancient Vasto, you need hog balls. So they just made Ancient Vasto even harder to obtain. We don't know all the requirements, that's why I haven't made a video on it. But I just, bro. I mean, you guys can feel free to leave your own thoughts in the comments. Everyone obviously has the same conclusion right now where the drop rates are terrible. You guys might think Soul Wars is fun. You guys might think Cooling Games is fun. Sure, that is your own personal opinion. But Kingdom of the World being the best game mode that this game has to fucking offer, and it has no type of good rewards, and it is literally broken right now to the point where you can have like 10 people queuing into the same lobby. Yesterday, there was people going in there as Menoses and fucking Hollows, and they were unable to die. That is how bad this game is right now. You guys can leave your own thoughts inside the comments. I just wanted to post this video so you guys kind of hear my thoughts on the current drop rate situation. But it is terrible. There's no reason why True Mode should be harder to obtain. Or easier. There's zero reason why True Mode should be easier. And then, like, you guys see what I'm saying. You guys literally see what I'm saying right now. They're just fucking popping. They're popping, boom, boom, boom. Everyone has True Mode inside this dog shit ass game. And then new players that want to actually play this game and potentially obtain True Mode are having a harder time obtaining Visored than True Mode. This game is terrible. Can we please fix the drop rates? I'll see you guys inside the next one. Peace.